How's it going, YouTube? It's USCG89, and I'm doing a video tonight to share with you guys not just my everyday carry stuff. Sure, I put these out here on the pad here, and you guys can see what I carry every day. But what I wanted to show you is a carry item that I don't think I have ever seen on anybody else's EDC video. Yet, I believe it's probably one of the items that I use the most. Now, maybe I've seen some variations of this, but at the same time, I'm going to tell you why I carry it and kind of tell you the positives for carrying such an item. But yeah, this is my EDC gear. When I leave the house, I generally carry most of this stuff, if not all of it. Sometimes there'll be a slight variation. But one thing that is always in my pocket that you would not think of is this. Stallmates flushable wipes. And I'll tell you what, as comical as it is, and as much of a play on words it is, these things have literally saved my ass I don't know how many times. They are an awesome item. And I'm the type of guy who loves to speak up when something is really well made, is a really great item. I love to speak up when I go places and service is great. And I'll tell you what, I came across these not that long ago. Well, maybe now it's been maybe almost a year and a half to 2 years. But my wife and I, a little backstory, my wife and I were putting together a bathroom upstairs in my house. And we decided to do like a guys themed bathroom. So my wife helped me pick out a couple things, and we put a guy type of candle that smelled like, guy stuff, and we put a rack in there, a little magazine rack in there, and, stacked up all my gun magazines and stuff. And then kind of as a joke, instead of having this little, thing of girly wipes sitting over in the corner, we decided to get these dude wipes. And I'll tell you, one product to stay away from is dude wipes. They suck. And I left a nice review on Amazon about how much they suck. But they just, they're thin and your fingers go through them, and it's not a pretty sight. But either way, when we ended up looking those up, we kind of went back to the drawing board when we realized how much those things sucked. And I ran into these things. And if you go on Amazon, I think this is the box right here. It's $10.44, I think, for a box of 30. And you don't go through them that fast. You kind of use them as you need. You know what I'm saying? You're not always going to use them. You're not always going to be in that situation. But, $10.44 for 30 is pretty good. This box has lasted me quite a while. I put 2 in my pocket every single time I go out. And that way, man, how many times have you gone into the bathroom at a place and there's no toilet paper? How many times have you gone in and there's very little toilet paper left? Or really crappy toilet paper, Sometimes when we go out with the kids, I can use one of these to wipe off a table that's gross. I can use these to wipe off the kids' hands if I don't have something else. But more than anything, just as a bathroom backup, they're awesome. And let me tell you a couple reasons why I like them. They're small and they're compact. But the number one thing, and I think this applies everywhere, but for me here in Arizona, heat kills everything. When I buy emergency gear for my car, one of the number one things is like when I buy emergency food for my car, I have to be really careful because heat will just destroy everything. It'll melt all the chocolate. If there's anything in there that's meltable, it'll melt. And it does the same exact thing to wipes. You can buy the little packs for 99 cents for travel, but the second they have that little peel top on them, the second you take off that little peel top, they dry out. So I can't tell you how many times I tried that before I just gave up, because you go and look for a wipe to wipe your hands or to wipe your bum, and it's dried out. These things are individually packaged. Travel friendly, I'd say that'd be great. It's great for travel. Has all the great stuff. Made with solar energy, cruelty free. I do like this. Made in the USA. Please always try to support US companies. But let's open one up and I'll show you. They stay moist all the time because they're sealed in this foil. They're awesome and they're decent size. I found literally, you know, maybe it's TMI, too much information, but if I carry 2 of these, if I walk into a bathroom and I don't realize, like sometimes you're just distracted or whatever, and I realize there's no toilet paper, I can make do just fine and walk out of there clean with 2 of these. So, they're pretty decent size. I mean, that's a good size wipe right there, you know? So, and they're, you know, they're pretty strong. They're nothing like those crappy dude wipes I tried out. But, you know, I found that, like I said, if you want to wipe hands or whatever, but, you know, you can probably get 2 wipes out of that. So, you know, maybe it's kind of a funny topic, but at the same time, all this stuff is awesome. But in reality, the gear that we're carrying is to help us every single day. Most of us know, and you guys out there know, that you're not going to use this Leatherman to, like, saw down a tree. You're probably going to use the scissors to cut off a tag for your wife's brand new shirt that she bought, or you're going to use the pen to mark off some things on a list for the store. You know, I mean, I use a flashlight all the time, but it's just to light up, you know, the path when I go out to take out the garbage. So this item, it's awesome. I don't ever see anybody talk about it, but if I was to tell you guys one of my favorite carry items, it's this, and hopefully after this little explanation, you'll understand why. And I highly suggest you check them out. So until next time, have a great one.